Have you ever tossed out vegetable peelings, eggshells or grass clippings and thought there must be a better way? Well, there is. It's called composting and it's like magic, but with more worms. In essence, composting is nature's way of recycling. Instead of sending your kitchen scraps and garden waste to landfill, you can transform them into something wonderful, nutrient-rich compost. Composting is incredibly beneficial for your garden and the environment. When you compost, you reduce the amount of waste going to landfills, which in turn reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Plus, the compost you create is like a magic elixir for your garden, improving soil structure, boosting water retention, and providing essential nutrients for healthy plant growth. Imagine all this from things you might otherwise throw away. It's a win-win situation, so why not give it a try? Let me show you how easy it is to start composting at home and unlock the magic of turning scraps into soil. The first step on your composting journey is choosing a compost bin. This will be the home for your composting efforts, so it's important to choose wisely. There are many different types of bins available, from simple DIY options to store-bought models. If you're a fan of getting your hands dirty and have some spare wood lying around, you can easily build your own compost bin. A simple three-sided structure is all you need. Otherwise, there are plenty of ready-made compost bins available for purchase. These come in various materials, sizes and designs to suit different needs and preferences. For small gardens or balconies, compact compost tumblers are a great space-saving option. These bins make it easy to turn the compost and speed up the decomposition process. If you prefer a more discreet composting solution, consider an in-ground composting system. These involve burying your kitchen scraps directly in the ground, allowing nature to work its magic underground. Now that you have your compost bin sorted, let's talk about what you can actually compost. Think of composting as creating a delicious feast for your garden with a balanced mix of green and brown materials. Green materials are nitrogen-rich ingredients like fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, tea bags and grass clippings. Brown materials are carbon-rich ingredients like dry leaves, shredded paper, cardboard straw and wood chips. Aim for a ratio of about 2 parts brown to 1 part green for optimal decomposition. Avoid adding meat, dairy, oily foods or pet waste to prevent pests and odours. Section 4. Building your compost heap. With your compost bin and ingredients ready, it's time to start building your compost heap. Begin by layering your brown and green materials, much like building a lasagna. Start with a layer of brown materials at the bottom, followed by a layer of green materials. Continue layering until your compost bin is about 2/3 full. Ensure the layers are well mixed and not too tightly packed. Water each layer as you go, aiming for a damp but not soggy consistency. The compost should feel like a wrung-out sponge. Once your compost heap is built, cover it with a lid or a layer of cardboard to help retain moisture and heat. Congratulations, you've just created your very own compost ecosystem. Now let nature take its course. Section 5. Compost Care. Keeping it happy. Your compost pile needs a bit of TLC to thrive. It's not as demanding as it sounds. Maintain the right balance of moisture, aeration and temperature. Check the moisture level regularly. It should feel damp but not too wet. If too dry, give it a light watering. If too wet, add more brown materials. Aeration promotes beneficial microorganisms. Turn the pile weekly to mix materials and introduce oxygen. This prevents unpleasant odors. A strong smell means it's too wet and lacking oxygen. Add brown materials and turn more frequently to restore balance. Section 6. Black Gold. Harvesting your compost. After several weeks or months of patiently tending to your compost pile, you'll notice a remarkable transformation. The once unrecognizable mass of kitchen scraps and garden waste will have transformed into a dark, crumbly, earthy-smelling substance, compost, often referred to as black gold by gardeners. But how do you know when your compost is ready to use? Well, it should have a rich, earthy aroma and a dark brown color, resembling healthy soil. You should no longer be able to identify individual ingredients, and the compost should feel cool to the touch, indicating that the decomposition process is complete. Once your compost is ready, it's time to put it to good use. You can spread it around your garden as a natural fertilizer, mix it into your potting soil, or use it to top dress your lawn. Your plants will thank you for the nutrient boost. If you found this guide helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more gardening tips.